If you're hoping to get organized in the new year, you are not alone. And Katie Hillstead is here with Swoon to help us tidy up our lives with a few tips and a few products. So tell me where you decided to bring these things today. Like, how did you start?
So it's the new year. Everyone is ready to get organized, get rid of all the clutter. And for me, I just try to think about what areas in my house were not functioning well for me, which there's a lot. But starting there, because I just think organization is all about kind of feeling like peace. I know it sounds dumb, but when there's a lot of kids running around and there's a mess and you can't find things, it can be really flustering. So I started in my kitchen. That's where I live most of my life, right?
And that's where I need a lot of organization. And you were telling me about this during the break. I'm so excited about this. Explain to everyone what it is.
Okay, so this little wire contraption here is for pots and pans, and mostly I use it for the lids. So what I was finding is in my cupboard space where I keep my pots and pans, they were just kind of everywhere, the lids. I don't have the space to keep the lids on each individual pan. So when I would go to use one, I'm constantly rummaging to find which lid goes with which pan. So I'm loving this because I just turn it like this and the lids fit in each little ring here. And it's made my life so much easier. It's such a simple, quick fix, but really made things a lot better.
Well, and then I love this Lazy Susan thing that you have here. What's that?
Okay, so this I used up in my master bathroom closet, or under the sink. And this can be used for a lot of different things, but what I had found in that area of my house was that I had all kinds of hair products and beauty products, lotions, everything in these baskets. And although I thought I was organized with the baskets, when I would try to find something, I was still rummaging through the baskets. So this turns, it's like a Lazy Susan, and I love that it's acrylic and clear because I can at a first glance find what I'm looking for immediately. And you could use this for a lot of things. You could use it for office supplies. You've made a good point about maybe using it in a baby's room.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm always trying to think of where I can put like my baby girl's hair bows or the different lotions they need to have. And I think that's such a great thing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of pretty. Like, it's
I
simple.
know,
It can
right?
have the simplistic look that you can have that.
Yeah.
Okay, when you explained to me what this was for, you were speaking my language because I am the queen of clutter, and this could help me out with that clutter.
Okay, so another area in my house that was driving me nuts was, I think we all have a counter space in our kitchen that becomes the dumping ground. The bills go there, the extra mail, the kids' school papers. And so I decided to try this out. I got this hanging file folder from Amazon, and then I just got some 3M hooks, and I put it on the inside of my pantry door. So it's still in the room, it's still accessible and quick to get to, but it freed up all this counter space. I don't have piles and piles of clutter anymore, and it's just right inside the door where no one can see it.
And it's pretty, but it's still hidden.
Yes, exactly.
So I love that. Okay, this is something I've talked about before because I love the Crate, but I had never used it the way that you guys use it.
Yeah, so this is the Crate. Let me move this. And this collapses to go flat. Let's see if I can do it. But there we go. So this thing you can keep in your car, and what my friend told me about that uses this, I think is a genius idea, is she puts it inside her Costco cart. So when she's shopping, all the smaller loose things she puts right in that. That's how they load it in her cart, and then it's a quick load into the car, quick load into your house.
And it has the handles that you can do that. Well, and I was saying what I've used it for is keeping it in the car all the time for my weekly big car cleanouts that I do. I put all the kids' stuff in it. Take it into the house, and the kids get to put their own stuff away, which they've done at least one time. So that was good. Okay, speaking of kids, this is a genius idea. Explain to everyone what this is.
Okay, so this is chalk contact paper, and these are chalk markers, and we've been using this for a different way to do like a labeling system. So in my friend Amy, who I do this Instagram with, in her kids' room, she took all of the kids' clothes out of the dresser and put it into the closet 'cause she was tired of messy drawers. And she labeled the shelving, as you can see here in this picture. And the great thing about using this option with the chalk markers is that you can wipe it off. So if you ever need to change your labels, you haven't used like a label maker with stickers. You have something that you can change out whenever you need to.
Well, and things change. Seasons change. Sometimes you've got shorts, sometimes you've got pants. You guys always have the best ideas on Swoon, and you're going to actually link all of this stuff, including this journal that we don't have time to talk about today, but It is so cool, and I haven't seen these before. So if you want a link to all of these products to get, and also all of the greatest products that have been so helpful for my life, tell everyone where they go to follow you.
Yeah, you can go to @Swoon Club on Instagram, and we just link all of the great products that we find and share them with you.
Hey, thanks so much,
Yeah,
Katie, for being here. Well, up next.